That's a different song.
That's the way they did it. It was a mixer of Got Your Grass Shield. Then it goes.
Good?
Yeah, he's saying go, go, go.
Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John. Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday.
Cannonball!
And
Treat it more like Johnny come marching home.
hey, we're live, guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome everybody to Shoppe Talk. This is the show where
The Democratic
Chapman-
Republic of Congo.
this is the
He's
show
a
where the
prince,
Chapman
send him money.
brothers
He's lying.
answer all of your questions,
Plus
play all of your
it's
songs,
Kidwell.
Bulldoggers in a hat.
and we read all of your comments. Every single comment, even
been
the
hacked.
silly jokes.
Jamie,
Thank you guys
that's
for leaving all
awful.
your questions. For those that were waiting a little bit, we were just wanting to test out some extra audio. That way we have no audio mishaps.
Yeah, we
Don't
will.
send the bomb
Yeah,
back.
if you go
Don't
put
make
that
Audio
complicated.
mishaps.
We'll have less audio.
I'm sure that you guys all understand. Anyways, that being said, what were you guys wanting to play first? You guys were doing something. You guys
we were trying to rehearse, but we
You gonna
it
try it
wasn't
or
very
not?
good. We
You
can
think
try
do
that.
without
Do it.
Rehearsing now?
Do it.
Do
This
it
is
more
the show of no rehearsals, you know that.
Treat it more as that style. I don't know, you could. We're just. Hold on. Do that when it goes.
Rehearsing in progress.
Oh shoot, I lost it. I don't know, we'll fake it. Oh, fake it! We'll do it in rehearsal
post.
right now. All right, fix it. Go for it. I hear something I can't figure out. Do it again. I'm close now. Yeah. Ends in a G, and then the end. Almost had it at the end. Oh, it's my daughter. She's contacted me, asking me for more screen time on her phone. Oh, guys, how you doing out there, everybody? It is
Is this so that you can watch
Shoppe
the
Talk.
live stream?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody on Twitch. We have now started up that live stream.
Oh, we're on Twitch again?
Welcome, everybody on Twitch. Please put in your song requests. We are taking song requests. We also greatly accept
I think she means
gifts.
TikTok.
TikTok?
TikTok? What did I say?
Twitch.
Well, we
That's
are
close
actually
enough.
on, we are actually on Twitch as
I'd be
well.
gaming on Twitch.
I just don't think that
I'd
we
be
have
twitching on
quite that
games.
many
People be
followers on Twitch,
following my
but
gaming.
we are on Twitch as well.
Would it
Are
be
you
fun?
sure?
Can I be on Twitch?
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Hey,
we
can
are
I be on Twitch but just play like video solitaire?
You literally are on Twitch. Go
No, I
pull
mean-
up solitaire.
Like I want to. Do you think I can build a following where I'm just playing solitaire?
Probably, honestly.
Action
You can
packed.
find anything on Twitch, man.
Oh, he just
Honestly.
clicked on the 4. Where's
Anyways.
he going with this one?
Welcome, everybody. We accept gifts. I meant to say welcome, TikTok. Welcome, everybody on YouTube. Bulldogger is reminding...
Not going to do it, Jamie. I refuse.
Photo of it. Oh, he wants
Okay.
to see the Tony
Yeah,
Rice
I know what he
heavily
wants to
worn-
see. I refuse to show him.
I was trying to find it in your
Okay.
I
emails
know.
yesterday.
You know
I
why
couldn't
I
find
didn't?
it. Because it was a text message.
No, yeah, it's on my WhatsApp.
There's a question at the very
Oh, there's
top.
your answer.
When did we raise the price on the new TAS limited edition? Guess what? We didn't.
We didn't.
It is
No, it is
still-
$27.99. You can buy one for $27.99. In fact,
Yeah.
I think they've got through most of that early waiting list. If you want to go ahead and pay for yours, call. Just call. Make it happen. If they haven't already called you and you thought you were on the waiting list, just call. Make it happen.
I think they were trying to
They
get
have
to
it
everybody yesterday.
organized.
There was other work to do, so there's still some people to contact on the list.
Nope, that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just sell them.
John just said. Colin said, John just said I could buy it.
Guys next door, if you
Guess
take
what?
more
That's
than
what this
20,
is.
yeah, you're in trouble. Don't take more than 20 pre-orders yet until we get them solidified.
John's got his
Yeah.
prototype right here.
It is. Prototype's here.
Who's going to jump
played
right
it.
in on that?
Yeah, we want to play that. There was something above that I wanted. Oh, somebody said that Greg JK said, "Good afternoon from the Woodlands in Texas." Hey, Greg, do you know Jamie? Jamie Sloan. Jamie Sloan lives in the Woodlands.
the Woodlands.
Great musician and friend. Known him for a very, very long time. So there you go.
And then another question, are Olsen guitars that much better than high-end boutiques?
They're a different high-end boutique. They're a great one. You all know what really got Olsen guitars to be strong? James Taylor.
That's probably what he means by, are you paying twice as much for the name
There's
or
others that
the
have
person?
been that have also played them, but yes,
Well, this will clear your nose, Jay. You got some good.
this will be the first time
drops.
Jeremy's going to be straightened out by far. Hey, Steven, good to see you. Steve Mooney's here.
Hello,
Good to
hello,
see him.
everybody. And then, obviously, we are taking requests. It looks like we already have a few in.
Everybody wants your grandma got ran over by a reindeer, but we're not doing it.
Train.
This is another
The
one.
full version.
Jamie Kidwell up there also said, definitely name artist and availability. No way they sound that much better. They're crazy expensive. When you have a waiting list, you can jack up the price. It's not even that you have a waiting list. Let's cover that real quick, because not always is it the builder that jacks up these prices. This happened to Gilchrist Mandolins. He created almost a 7-year backup in orders that because they were such great mandolins that by the time he would get around to like the 4th year of orders, there would be another 7 behind it, and those people would get a 4-year-old price from him and then sell it for more money than what he had just done, like
scalping.
immediately. They were like scalping. So it became a system that did this. Olsen is kind of under that.
It's kind of a
too.
supply and demand thing, but it was people. It's a supply and demand and scalping where somebody say, "I'm going to put an order on the list now." 4 years ago, maybe even intended to keep it, but they're like, "Man, everybody wants these mandolins. I just got one for $4,000. I'm going to charge $8,000 for somebody that doesn't want to wait for it."
You were
And so,
asking.
I had a conversation with him directly on this, and he said it got to the point where he just stopped taking all orders to fulfill the ones he had, and then he had to raise his price because people were selling it and making more money off the instrument than he made building them.
Jason was just asking me about what is his name out in North Carolina?
I was just singing that.
Fabulous builder, Henderson.
Henderson.
Yeah.
Henderson, there's a store out in North Carolina, Jason showed it to me, that has like 6 or 7 Henderson guitars, and they're all in the $10,000 to $20,000 range, and they're old used guitars. I am 99% sure that Henderson has never asked that much. In fact, he's given away more guitars than what he's sold. yet and they're fabulous guitars. Do not discredit anything like I'm trying to say they're not worth $10,000-$20,000. They are. Everything's worth
scarcity.
whatever that people will pay for them. But
This is a $10,000 mandolin now, guys.
is it really?
Yeah.
No, it does come down to that. It's that there are no Hendersons available. He only builds for friends, and so now when they do become on the market, because a lot of great players love them, when they do show up, they're outrageously priced. So
Yeah,
there is
same
some
thing
of
with
that.
the Red Diamond. It's such an excellent built mandolin. Really, I put it like number 2 on my boutique build list. Incredible built mandolins, sound great.
Spoiler
Everyone
alert.
I've played has been an incredible, very expressive mandolin. They are expensive because, again, you cannot get them. And there's also, with S-Styles in particular, there's so much of a time commitment to building them that most of the builders I've talked to say, if I don't charge $8,000, then I'm working for $5 an hour when you actually break it down per hour.
Hey, Steven on TikTok is asking for Home from the Forest, Tony Rice version.
Ooh,
I
I
feel like
love
we
that.
do that one every week, but might as well.
I'll try it again.
we can
tried it
improve.
last
There's always
week.
room
I
for
want to learn
improvement on
it
it.
better,
True.
so we'll try it again this week.
And
In terms
then
of the layaway payment green fin, we have
there's a lot of different options.
yep, layaway is 20% down, and then you got 4 months to finish paying off the rest of it. So you're basically getting 5
Equal
months.
payments.
Yep.
Equal payments, yep.
And you can make extra payments, early payments, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely call for the most in-depth information about our layaway programs. We can definitely go out of that, or we can definitely go over that over the phone, probably easier.
We put it to F
Let's
last
see.
time.
We have a bunch of really good questions. Are you guys wanting to play Home from the Forest?
Josh is talking about his deposit, and that might be what he's thinking the price got raised for. In the initial thing that you got the receipt, when we do a deposit, it adds sales tax into those. And then when we actually make the final payment, we can say, hey, this is going out of state, remove the
can't-
sales tax. But it sends you the initial one saying what your estimated total is. That probably includes sales tax, which will be removed.
I have to. I was about to correct myself twice on this. I was going to say our system doesn't allow us to fix sales tax, but I just looked at this last week, and the staff doesn't know it yet. It's not going to affect you at all, by the way. So, Josh, you don't have to worry about changing this at all. But you can now. Music Shop
sales-
360 has built in a button that's now at remove sales tax at
From the deposit?
deposit screen. I just haven't showed everybody else that.
I didn't know
that's my
either.
fault. Bye. I
So
appreciate
yeah, that's probably why it's at that 30, 25, it's including sales tax, Missouri sales tax, which will be removed when the final payment is made.
true.
Sorry
I
for the
got-
confusion.
Before we get into, what are you going to tell us?
Well, I have a question from Facebook. That's why you guys can't specifically see it, but it is about the waiting list, and there's some slight confusion. Somebody said, so if I'm on the waiting list, am I good to go ahead and call and pay? Just got put on the list yesterday.
We're trying to do it in
You're
order
going
that
through
people
order,
got on the
correct?
list. So
Yeah.
they're calling everybody down the list. Good news, if a few people, I mean, I guess it's good news, few people have passed on it, which means if you're lower on the list, you do have a chance of getting it still. So they should be reaching out to you. If you got on the list yesterday, you'll probably be reached out to today, because that's our goal, is to have everyone on the list contacted.
There we go.
That's what I'd say. Here's what I would say to do. Call in, see if you're supposed to be contacted today, because they've been backed up in there, and I apologize for that, but the guys are all like way backed up in order to call everybody. It's just been a mess. I think Corey got through all of his people. Tyler, if you got put on the waiting list by Tyler, call him and tell him, hey, whatever. And Austin called most of his people, so call him, but he's not there today, so it doesn't matter. And see if they can, if they're ready for you, they'll take you right then. If they think that you're further down the list, they'll figure it out. I had one thing I want to cover real quick. Rainsford, and then you can look up Home from the Forest lyrics. Said, John, did you ever get a Bahia Dread? We've had a few in. Said, I mentioned that they come in 3 colors. Do you think they'll ever make one in a sunburst? Only if we build you one, Rainsford. If you want, give me a call. We will build you a Bahia Dread, and we can do it in a burst. In fact, I'm doing one in a custom burst right now for one of my customers that was in a very limited burst. They built this guitar called the Rio, and it had like this purplish red color burst. only done that way, but they don't make that guitar anymore. So we built a custom guitar for him, kind of a mix of the Bahia and a few other things all in one. It should be getting done very, very shortly. So we can do a burst. We can even do it in any color you want. So call me. We'll talk about a custom one. There's no extra charges for custom. It's just, except for the fees of getting whatever it is you want done different.
Bulldog asked if Jeremy's played an AK mandolin. Yes, he has.
Yes, I played one
It's probably the one he played at Gruen's.
Yeah, I played one at Gruen's, and they
Yeah,
are
2 or
interesting. They
3.
have like that kerfing where it comes out past
Violin
the edge of it,
corners,
almost like a
yeah.
violin.
Is that the guy who is Kansas City
No, it's
Strings?
not-
Those
out
are kind
of
of the same
Alaska.
idea. Same premise. Built like a violin.
It
Has the
definitely had a
inset
huge
size.
sustain to it, a totally different sound than the F5, which we were there to talk about the F5, and talking about the production of the F5. It's a different tone entirely, but yes, very cool sounding
Is it
instrument.
crazy expensive like the one that was from what you call
Yeah.
it?
These ones are way more expensive than those ones.
Greenfin is asking, do use dreads qualify for the drum mat program? No, we don't have the ability to make that monetarily feasible.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to track the condition when we say it's got to be in a like new condition for the return.
You want to try it?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Oh, the neon lights are flashing and the icy wind did blow. Water seeped into his shoes as the drizzle turned to snow. His eyes ran, his hopes were dead, and the water's running low. And the old man came home from the forest. Tears fell on the sidewalk as he stumbled in the street. A dozen faces stopped to stare, but no one stopped to speak. For his castle was a hallway and the bottle's only friend. And the old man stumbled in after a honey part from the forest. His tears fell on the sidewalk as he stumbled in the street. A dozen faces stopped to stare, but no one stopped to speak. For his castle was a hallway and the bottle's only friend. And the old man stumbled in from the forest. Up a dark and dingy staircase, the old man made his way. His violin coat around him as the curtains caught him lay. And he wondered how it happened that he ended up this way. Getting lost like a fool in the forest. it began in an old house on a hillside in some forgotten town where the river runs down from the forest. The mighty jets, big jets soar above the canyon stream, and the calm man calms as life goes on and singing never sleep. To an old forgotten soldier, the dawn will come no more, for the old man has come home from the forest. Oh! There you go, guys.
Yay. Good job, guys. Can I request you to
No.
formally introduce what you're playing? That guitar?
I can do that. Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey, guys. Great to be with you today. I like doing that song, by the way.
Oh, real quick,
I'm gonna learn
this
it better,
is actually
I
real quick,
promise.
this is actually a really good question. Steven, who requested that, said, "I'm looking to start playing mandolin. What's a good starter?"
Yeah, we covered that a little bit yesterday too. I'm just going to go straight to it. My favorite starter mandolin is the MD305. It's
hands
a
down,
very
when
well built. Each one of them are hand carved and voiced, so you're getting the most punch out of the wood possible, and very consistent that way. Setup's been excellent, and price what are they? $500, $525.
no,
Six something?
$629, I believe. I believe that's it. $629. Six something. Yeah, $620 something.
Still, yeah, for fully carved, all solid wood,
Lifetime
excellent
warranty.
lifetime warranty,
Bag.
gig bag,
Yeah,
excellent
lot of stuff
instrument. Anything below that can be hit or miss. That's where you're losing the consistency the most. Is the lower price stuff. They just do not spend the time to make sure they're getting consistent tone and playability out of them. So if you can pony up a little extra, as MD305 is my number one go-to.
The Heavy Trooper's asking, what's the best chair/couch for guitar playing? Hey, if we get them in, we're supposed to see those, by the way. They just sent us an email. They're working on finalizing our order. We got caught with our pants down again
Hey, don't
this
say
year,
it that way.
guys. We did.
We were under the 8 ball.
We were under the 8 ball with our pants down.
John.
Not right. That's not how we say it.
You two just turned off.
Jay?
You probably did.
Anyway,
Probably bombed now.
the Rock and Sock Ultimate Practice Chair have a extremely adjustable everywhere you want. It's on a gas shock, has a foot peg. They're foldable. You can take them with you, but you can adjust that back up and down, through the back and forward. Super comfortable. Only thing that we know that we can work on and sit for, we've done it for lessons for 8 to 10
Yep.
hours straight and not feel like we just
Mine's
died.
like 12 years old because I got it when Dave had his drum shop.
Yeah.
That's the only way we discovered those. That they are kind of a drum throne, but we realized these make excellent practice seats because you don't have the armrests. They're very comfy. I like it a lot. And they're built so well, and built here in the U.S. I guess in was it South Carolina? Where does
North Carolina,
North Carolina.
I believe, yeah.
just up the road from our good buddy Darren?
That's what he
Nicholson.
says.
He said he
I don't-
knows the guys there.
I don't think he actually knows them. Terry Short just asked, thoughts on Elliott Capos? I'm absolutely the biggest fan of Elliott Capos. That's pretty much all I ever play with. That's what I have on here right now. In fact, look at this. We just married a Tony Rice Capo.
I'm not,
to one of
Hinckley,
these
can you
guitars.
get? No, wait. Can you get the MD305 that's in my room, my mandolin? Somebody asked, do we have the MD305 in house? Stephen
Don't
did.
look a
Bulldogger,
gift.
I disagree with
Gift
that
goat
statement
in the mouth
completely.
with your pants down.
My goodness, somebody's getting. You guys are getting all your analogies cross-wired.
But I am absolutely a big fan of Elliott Capos. I think they're worth every penny. Only in the fact that, one, they perform probably the best of any capo I've ever had. And they last forever.
lifetime.
Yeah, not this one, but one of my main capos that's on my 1940 D18 has been on that guitar since I've owned it, and it was on 3 guitars before that. I've had it for 25 years. It still performs the way it did when I bought it, and there's no doubt in my mind that's the way to
Before
go.
we swap this, we're going to answer your question on how often we change strings in just a moment on TikTok. I'm playing right now the MD6 15 Gold Burst, and this is
Just got it
a
in.
beautiful mandolin. It has the K&K pickup installed. It's got the pick guard on it, the block inlay, very much like the was the old F7 was the block inlay.
No, there's an F5 too.
F5.
Yeah, it's
Sam Boucher's mandolin.
yeah, it was an F5, but it was just a year time period.
I thought that was a fingerboard edition.
No, his actually came as block inlays. Somebody else has one
time
same
period
year.
that
I
they
was a
built.
30s era F5 thing. I want to say it's like 30. You guys are going to correct me out there that know. I think it's like 34-ish, something like that. Those strings are
Yeah,
dead.
I was going to preface this by saying this is my MD305 that I play all the time. And this should answer two questions. One, yes, I have an MD305 in-house. And how often do I change my strings? Not often enough on this one. I've been practicing with Liz every Tuesday night. And
That's what you play?
I've been playing this one, yep. Awesome sounding mandolin. Dead strings on it right now. You probably should change strings every 3 months at the max. So even if you're not playing them, they just start to oxidize from just the moisture in the air. And you'd be surprised, just that tension on the string, they just lose their resilience and they start to lose some of that response. So you don't really notice it until you actually change your strings and it's like, oh my goodness, that makes a huge difference. So I would say don't go more than 3 months. If you don't like changing your strings often, get a coated string. I've really been enjoying the XS strings because I haven't been changing strings as much as I should. And those will last you about 3 times now, so you can probably get about 5 or 6 months out of those.
Somebody's asking, do we know the guys at Wildwood Guitars in Louisville? I know of them. Steve Messplay, I believe, was the guy who owns and runs that one. I knew about him. I never actually went in that shop when we lived in Colorado. That's where we're originally from, by the way. They were known as like one of the biggest Taylor dealers for sure out there, as well as they did quite a few Martins and stuff. And that's what I knew of them. We used to go to Louisville a lot, but we didn't actually go to that shop. I hear now they're just a bang
I'm
up
glad you
business.
like those strings. I love them. You do have to change those a little more often though, because they already start a little bit woody. They go dead. I wouldn't say right away. They just maybe a little quicker. You'll notice some of the response.
Kathy, what did you order from SBS? If you ordered something that's over $1,000 as far as the instrument, you could actually get to try out that new Dreadnought program with the
Yeah, I think she
sensor
does.
on
Like,
there.
she got the mandolin, and that was over 1,000. She got one of the Eastman's.
500 series,
Pretty
I
sure
think?
it is over 1,000. I remember seeing the.
So yeah, you'll have the
Little QR
Bluetooth,
codes laying
and
on the
Daniel got
box.
his E20 WOTC yesterday.
That would have had it for sure.
Daniel, did you get to try out the new Bluetooth hygrometer and see how your guitar was while it was still inside the box?
Yes, we would like to know feedback on that.
Yeah, Kathy, you should have that Bluetooth hygrometer inside there. It'll have a
your phone
QR
out.
code on the
Yep.
box, tell you where to download the app for it.
Yep.
And then you can actually see the current condition inside there. Well, I'm so sorry, Jack Shepard. John's talking is obnoxious. Your comment is
There's no
obnoxious.
friendly way to say that, Jack.
There might be a friendlier way to say
I
that.
don't mean to talk to you like my kids, but maybe we should rethink the way we talk to people in public.
Anyway, yeah, Kathy, you should get a chance to. Besides, I do. Well, I'm talking too. I doodle on the mandolin.
He's a doodler.
I'm a doodler.
He is a doodler.
I noodle.
He's a
Can't we all be friends?
Awesome.
Yeah, Daniel, I'd love to hear from you how it worked. That's kind of why we're in beta, to make sure all that stuff's going to work the way we intended it to.
Yeah, in conclusion, please let us know.
Bulldogger, can I just say Bulldogger needs to stop? A bird in hand is worth 2 down your pants is not acceptable in this situation. It's just, I mean, you're just piling on now.
You're just getting 2 birds stoned at once.
that poor bird.
It's got to be your bull. That's all I know.
That poor bird.
Is it the hands on your pants?
That's all right, Jack.
See, I took that differently.
We can take
you
it.
guys are thinking birds on your pants. I just figured he's putting his hands in his pants, which is a good way to keep
Flipping
him
the
warm
bird.
during a cold day.
John, if money were no issue, what would your dream guitar be?
I mean, if we're talking
1920,
vintage,
30.
are we talking vintage? I mean, I know the guitar.
D28.
It was a 1935 D28. Yeah, that would probably be the one. I
Tony
know
Rice's?
exactly. Well, that one too. Well, holy smokes. So if it's that, I'm close to building my dream guitar as far as a custom build right now. If it comes in, we're not sure if I get to keep it or not, are we?
What?
The Thompson that I've got.
No.
You don't get to
build?
keep anything.
I don't get to keep it. No. Are we going to let the business buy it for
pay
me?
for it.
John, if money's no issue, you can keep it.
Dang it.
To answer that question.
Anyway,
Jeremy,
it's
what's your
pretty
dream,
close to
man?
I don't know.
New and vintage.
I don't know. I
1923.
would love to have one of the 1923 reissues. So that was
Oh, a
incredible.
reissue one? Well, I was thinking about an
new one.
actual 1923.
An actual
Vintage?
1923 Lloyd Loar.
right.
July
Yeah,
9
money
would
was
be
no issue.
incredible.
Let's just go for the real deal.
I know what Jace's dream bass is. You want an actual American standard that was 1934.
Don't put words in
He's
my
telling you what you want.
37.
I do want one, but that's not my dream bass.
Oh, what is your dream bass, Jay?
I want one for a different sound. My dream bass, the only bass, it sounds like I'm being nice to my wife or whatnot, but the bass I own is probably close to my dream bass.
It's a great
My
bass.
Epiphone is probably the best bass, except for one, and Ben Isaacs won't give me that one, so. There's literally one bass I played that I liked playing better than my own.
You really love the tone of what's Victor Krause's, don't you?
Oh, well, yeah, that's just.
Do you think
I've
that's
never
just him?
played it though, so I don't know if it's.
Leave the bird in the
Maybe I
pear
can't
tree.
see
I have
it.
got to remember what
belongs.
all I know is goes Peppa Pig.
It's always the same guy in that.
Peppa
Heavy
Pig.
Trooper is
It's
our
been in
Peppa
a lot
Pig fan.
in a lot of YouTube comments, so we're going to
It's him,
refresh
same
my
guy.
memory.
Jason, quick. You doing a bass solo?
Can you do?
Do it.
Can you do the grandfather's clock? That's easy. I'll kick you off, Jay. We'll do that.
It's been so long.
That way it doesn't kill your hand, right?
Sure.
All right, I'll kick it off. Nobody cares about Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy.
Okay, that's it. What is this weird rhythm you're doing? All right, there
That's
you
as
go.
close to Peppa Pig as you're
That's
going to get.
Jamaican Peppa Pig.
All right, here we go.
Because he's Jamaican us do it. Got a tune.
Double time. Chime it away, Jay.
Sounds like Grandpa Clock. Cuckoo. the tuner
What? We did it.
over there? Hey,
never
the
played
fellow
that.
on TikTok from the UK. We are from Springfield, Missouri, in the great US of A.
Jason, that
He's
was a
asking where we're
mighty,
playing out of.
mighty fine bass solo.
In our living
I
room.
really enjoyed that. Thank you for
We're the
doing that.
McLean family did that, and I learned that solo, and that was the only thing I could play on bass.
Actually, the solo that I remember doing that was actually Seldom Seen did that one a bunch, and it was Tom Gray.
Gray.
Tom Gray made that a popular bass solo.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to say something here today, because it's asked all the time. Everybody asks, all right, what is it everybody does in the shop? And everything is me. No, seriously, Jason doesn't get out here in the front very often, so besides playing music, I want to tell everybody, Jason runs our media department. If you guys have any complaints about media, it's officially his team. He works with his team. He creates most of the visions of how
Like
he
right now, I
wants to
should be
do
muting
stuff.
my mic.
Yeah, you should mute Jeremy's mic right now. He also
hard to do.
handles 90% of all the AV
Okay,
and technical stuff that is being done, including handling how we implement our new gear and all the kind of stuff that happens.
He also did a great slideshow. Guys, we got selected to do a 1 hour, the double session, NAMM University session at the NAMM show this year about YouTube content. And I was going to try to do a PowerPoint, and it would have been pretty, it would have looked like the one you expect in your office party or your office presentation. And Jason did this fancy little thing with videos, and it looks really good.
So
yeah.
that's Jason's
what do
world.
you
He
do?
is a media, technical stuff. You guys are seeing any of the stuff, which is what you guys are seeing right now. That's all thanks to Jason. I have very little to do with it. Jeremy may have more to do with it. All thing I do is show up. He tells me what to say and where to go, and that's how I do it. So there's that part.
John's showing what he does right now.
No,
He talks
I
a lot.
talk. Jeremy, on the other hand, another person that nobody gets to see exactly what Jeremy does, and nobody can do it but Jeremy, which is crunch numbers, implement policies, and set up all of our stuff. Everything that you guys see as far as our day-to-day runnings, that was all built and set up by Jeremy and implemented by the rest of the team. It is pretty amazing to see how that all does, because again, something I would never, ever be able to figure out how to do or even want to. When he starts calculating numbers or showing me spreadsheets, I honestly tune him out and just like pretend that he's not saying anything. But seriously, the Dreadnought program, 100% Jeremy, Jason tied in with him on that. I had nothing to do with that. That was all their ideas, our policies and stuff. My job is to argue with all of them and tell them, no, we can't do that, and then they go ahead and do it anyway and
then he
make
goes,
it right.
I told you guys that would be a good idea.
Pretty close to that.
John gets to do all the cool custom orders. I've got this new
all I do is
Acoustic
product
shop.
stuff. If you guys want, that's why I kind of am
Exclusive.
in front of camera a lot. Is because I just deal with products all the time. That's my job. I get to work with manufacturers, get our inventory built, and work with a team of salespeople that do an incredible job. And I'm very proud of that team as well. As I am all of our team right now. For what we just got through over the last 3 weeks, there is no store in the world, I am absolutely confident they could have done it with the amount of people that we had, with the, I was going to say the people, but they're the ones that actually made it possible to do it. There's no store that could have done what was done over the past 3 weeks, and it is all due to the team that is inside this store right now. I want to absolutely thank them again, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I just want to talk about guitars and banjos and mandolins.
and we need somebody to do that.
So that's all.
Speaking of, to answer a question, Stephen on TikTok was asking if we have any FG9s in. We do. We have
got
a mahogany
two.
FG9.
We have had 2 mahoganies. Right now,
Did the second
Emily
one
is
ever
just
come
unboxing another one.
Didn't come to the second mahogany's here.
Really?
Yeah.
So we have 2 mahoganies at the moment.
2 mahoganies,
Interesting.
2 FG9Ms, and
I
they're
like to call them
fantastic.
hogs for short.
Hogs.
You can.
I got 2 hogs.
I'm sure you can.
Speaking of the
Sure, you give
hogs,
me
how
that
about
one.
that game, Andrew?
Let's not talk about that right now. I don't want to.
John, could I request you to
no.
switch out instruments?
I'm going to do that. That's what I literally asked him to do.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention to
Hey,
that.
by the way,
Can I just state again that Bulldogger is unacceptable. Write a song called Grandpa. Somehow unacceptable. And you'd be welcome at NAMM with us if it weren't.
let me cover this real quick. You can lay it down and I'll put this on the
Worked for the
stand.
I
last
can't
few.
put up with that.
Thanks.
Grandfather son die would be silent because they don't make any sound.
That's pretty funny. They don't make noise, do they?
we get to that part where we go.
That's exactly right.
We got it.
All right, before I put this away, hold on, real quick.
Go ahead.
This is the TAS 58957 limited edition guitar. Only 30 of these being made. Madagascar rosewood sides and back. This is the pickguard style. This first
still in
batch
beta.
came in. It's in beta. I will be honest. I was so much hoping for better. I think we will get better than this. But this is the look. It will be of the Tony Rice style. It is gorgeous. We're going to have a
large sound
specialty
hole.
case, large sound hole guitar. This is patterned exactly like my LSH from Bourgeois. In fact, they had to do it. Forward shifted braces, double scallop braces. But here's what's different than the Bourgeois version. It has a dovetail joint, not a bolt-on neck.
And
So
also the logo
that is
on
that
the-
logo on the
no,
back.
on
No
the front.
logo on the peg head. You guys have no idea how hard we had to fight for that. It was an absolute ridiculous argument. So Jason created and designed. Again, Jason did this. I did not even. I told him I'd like to come up with something awesome. He did this all by himself. Nobody. I had nothing to do with this. Eastman logo that looks to me like what they should use on all of their guitars. I think this is incredible. There is only 30 of these available. $27.99. It's going to come with a limited edition case, a specially upgraded case. We're looking
case
at
candy.
badges to kind of do the cases in number 1 through 30. Each label has a custom label that is individually numbered 1 through 30, and all three of us are going to sign it. There's going to be all kinds of extra
You can do
case
that.
candy in there. It's going to be an amazing deal. And again, this is our 10th anniversary guitar. Nobody else will have this guitar ever.
Exclusive.
Never, ever will you see exactly this layout of guitar from Eastman. It's just not going to ever be possible. So this is the end of the Madagascar runs for them and a limited edition batch. And I'm really excited about it because
I'm
as you
glad
guys hear,
that they worked
it's
with us to make that happen.
loud. That is the loudest guitar we've ever had in this
I
shop.
want. Are we done with that?
Yeah.
'Cause I want to address something. Heavy Trooper, I've never noticed until now that he is a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also want to state that we just don't deal in hypotheticals. So, if
But-
you were on a sinking trip, just grab on whatever you can. Bass
Okay.
or no bass.
It depends. If it's Jason's bass or this one, it's going to fill up with water quickly. It's got so many cracks and holes in it.
This will hold you up more than. I mean, this probably be better than a. Let's say, okay, let's just wait. If this had been in the water when the Titanic sank, Jack would be alive. I'm just gonna say.
Have you guys seen all the debates
gonna
whether there
put
was
that out
enough room for him and what's her name?
I have seen
Rose
quite a bit of those.
See
on
that,
this piece of wood?
What's his name went back and did it himself too later on. Not only did Mitchell
James
do
Cameron.
it, but Cameron did.
Hello from Scotland, Hugh.
Where'd you do that?
I think Jason's muted.
Yeah, my mic is muted. Actually,
Oh, what the
sorry.
heck? Oh, yeah.
You heard me.
All right.
You heard me.
Yeah, there's
All right.
enough mics in here.
You ready to hear
got
about
it.
this next
Now I'm
one?
gonna cough. I unmute my mic and then I cough.
You ready to hear about this?
No, what?
So, speaking of the end of Madagascar, we are hitting the end of it. That's why this project is going to be done for Eastman. So, I got a phone call from Jeremy Shepard. Says, I have 2 more guitars than what I ordered, and it's the end of the year. They're the E20 OM MRTCs. I haven't been able to get any of these. There's going to be more still coming over. Don't get me wrong. This is not it, but it won't be until at least
February, March?
sometime in end of January, February before we see any more of these. So he sent me 2. We just literally unboxed this today. Hasn't even been touched yet by the team. But these are 2 that came in from his shop. So we're gonna see if they're set up. Maybe his store doesn't do a good job setting up. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But anyway, I have 2.
Don't besmirch people's
Oh,
stores
I'm
on
just
TV.
kidding. He's probably watching right now. He told me, he said, you guys better call me out on your next live for sending me those. So I now have 2 OM, Madagascar OMs, TC. That's what I have right now in my hands. So if you want to grab one, give us a call, 417-720-1223. And you can also talk to him about the limited edition 58957. That's acrylic killing
Clay
guitar, too.
England
Why does
wants to
Jamie
know-
think that you want to play Eddie Rabbit?
Because I like that song. Clay wants to know if we know Blue Train of the Heart Rate Line.
On
know
the
it.
blue train.
No, I know of it.
Hey,
we can also
should
do Lonesome
mention.
Moonlight Waltz for Jacob. Good.
We should mention real quick. Definitely, heart goes out to Cindy Bauckham. Terry Bauckham, what a special guy. We put out a video. It was our last thing. Terry's always been super cool to us. Tell some of the best stories. Was one of the
Just an iconic
parts
banjo
of-
player.
Yeah, of the most influential parts of us learning to play music. That first Doyle Lawson sound for us was it. It went through the Boone Creek. Actually, before that, Terry Bauckham. By the way, not only did he just pass this weekend, but also named yesterday as banjo player Steve Martin Banjo Award. I don't know if that was. I didn't get to find out if it was because
No, they did it
last
before.
or they already had it done.
They had already. I was reading the thing. I think Cindy posted it, maybe, or one of them.
Yesterday?
They had actually informed him less than a week before he passed.
Really, that he was
he
going to
got
be
it,
banjo.
which was good.
That's awesome.
It's great that he knew.
Super great dude. That video that we posted, I laughed so hard after that because he was so cool. Like he's like, I still love you guys. I thought that was the best line of the whole deal. What a cool guy, influential. Jerry Douglas was talking during that. I watched part of that yesterday of him being announced as banjo player award, and Jerry was telling him the story. Did you know that when he took the job to play with Boone Creek, he was not going to be a banjo player?
They were supposed to be fiddle.
So he was playing
thought he
fiddle.
played
The
fiddle.
banjo player and the bass player bailed on it the week before their first gig. So Terry goes, well, when I was a teenager, I played banjo. So they borrowed a banjo to get him to the gig and play the first
Well,
gig.
it's a good thing that
and
that
then
original
from then
banjo
on
player
it
didn't show
became
up.
that. And again, he still got to play fiddle later on. He played with Doyle Lawson and all that. So anyway, sad to hear of his passing. What a great dude and influential to the banjo world. Terry Bauckham. Everybody knows Rock'em Sock'em Buck'em. It's always been that way forever. So, and it always will be. So there you go.
Carol, you might be able to answer Kyle Bell's question. I know you guys just got the Bourgeois mandolin, not quite in that 5,000 range, but he's curious what he might be looking at for customs charges. I don't know. I've never been on the receiving end of that, so I'm not sure. So we just
Yeah, they discussed
Send 'em out
a
to
little
you.
bit in some comments before, actually.
Carol's saying
she said try calling customs. They'll give you an idea.
Yeah.
We should play another song before we answer some of these questions because we've been doing a lot of talking here.
Let's do that.
You want to do? We got a request for Lonesome Moonlight Waltz.
Do that.
That was a lonesome Moonlight Waltz.
Was.
Hey, Jamie, you're on here a lot, and I'll show you this picture, by the way, too, if you want to do. Hey, we got this idea of taking that special Tony Rice guitar that you know about, and I haven't had a chance to make a phone call yet, so if you talk to him before I do, let me know about this. But we're thinking about trying to fly it with us, carry it on, would never check it, putting it in my
a Kelton
flight case,
case.
in my own personal case, taking it to Richard Hoover at the NAMM show, which is coming up very shortly, and actually reuniting it with Richard, talking about the build. I'd like to get it in his hands. If you think that would be cool, which I think it would be awesome, see if we can get that done. So you'll know probably before I will. I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to make a phone call on it yet. But I want to make that video super cool. So it'd be really cool to get it in Richard's hands. So let me know. All right, so he's been asking about this for a while. So let's get that done. Because I totally forgot on Monday when I said I'd do it. And I got updates even further. Alistair Atkin sent me some photos of the guitar that is being shipped here this week, if Jeremy paid the bill, which who knows if he did or not. Jeremy, did you pay the bill?
I did.
All right, well, there you go then. All right, our very first, this is heavily aged white rice is coming right now. Can you see that, Trent? Is the angle okay?
Yeah.
Do I got lights all in it?
YouTube and Facebook will be able to. But
You need to walk up closer to it.
I can move up if you'd like.
No, that looks really, really good.
Really good?
Okay.
All right, it is a
That's fine.
super cool looking guitar. This is going to be the Tony Rice, or the white rice from Atkin.
Keep your
in
hands
a
still.
heavily, I can't. I'm weird.
Tap your screen.
Tap my screen? Oh, I can do that,
Yeah, it
yeah.
went dark.
Good time. They saw it.
All right, anyway, here's what else they did for me. So that was cool. And then I just got a photo today. It said, are you interested? And I already know what that I am. Of a shade top OM37 heavily aged. Super cool.
Are you kidding me?
Huh?
I'm maxed
Zoom
out.
in on your phone.
All right, look at that.
Make it
How's
full
that?
screen. Yurt.
Better?
Hey, that looks pretty good.
It
Technology
does.
just comes pretty far, man. We
I don't know
can
why
see that
TikTok's so
on our
sketchy with
screen.
live streams.
There we go.
All right.
Technology.
So anyway, that one is one I think I'm gonna also order. So if you're interested in either one of those two guitars, you should probably grab it.
That Tony Rice will go quick.
The
white
heavy,
rice.
the heavy age. Look at this. This is on that OM37. Look at those scratches and stuff. It's gonna look cool.
Wow.
Way less expensive than other people who are doing some of this antiquing or relicking from other guitars. I'm not gonna point that out, but it'll be way more affordable than that and sound great at the same time.
Noise.
So there you go.
Jamie Britton, I played the man who sold the world, that sold the world with Liz and her band. Thank you.
I don't know who that is.
It's a, who is it that did that? It was like a, I forget the artist, but
Do you think we're interested?
yeah, it's a really cool song and Liz does a great job with that. So next time
they-
she's on here, we'll do it.
All black LG
Yeah,
style.
we'll talk about that later.
Oh, are we interested
I'm
in
not
that?
making purchase
Somebody
decisions
asked
right
also
now.
for some beginner recommendations on doing chimes. They asked John, but I'm going to answer them. The 12th fret.
What, are you better
on the
than me?
guitar, mandolin, banjo, any of those 12 frets, kind of your center point. And the secret is normally we want our finger behind the fret, like right behind the fret and bumped up against it. This you want your finger right on top of the fret, like the dead center of the fret is where that chime's going to be. And I use the really soft pad of the bottom of my finger.
Yep.
So the really
He's
soft
nailing
side.
it. Nailing it.
Barely touch the string so you can barely feel it, and then lift it out of the way after you.
This one's hard to find.
Yeah.
But with practice, you just get the touch for where to do that.
The easiest one is always 12th fret.
Yep, 12
the
frets your
easiest
dead
one.
center, so that's the easiest. The other ones are fractions, so they're like a third and a fifth and a.
And for you guys to know what a harmonic is, I don't know if anybody cares, but
It's
here-
that thing you put in your mouth, you blow it.
Yeah. Some of my favorite Bob Dylan songs were done with a harmonic. All right, so what's going on is you're striking the string and you're hearing both sides of that string. In fact, it's easiest to hear on the 12th You can strike it, and both
If you
are
had a slow
working at the
motion
same
camera
time.
going, you can see the wave on both sides of it
And
being
when you do on this,
in unison.
it's a different sound on.
It's in like a third.
They're working against each other, and that's how it kind of creates. So
Kept
anyway,
dividing the string length in one half, exactly one half, a third, and like a fifth.
John, are you wanting to play the
There's
12
other
string?
harmonics too, though.
we can if somebody's wanting to it.
My favorite
we
harmonic
gotta
ever
get
was
it.
the one
I
that
can grab it real
Victor
quick.
Krause did.
Will you
on that,
answer
Tina Adair song.
best pickup to put in a
Yeah, it was good.
E2000?
And then you can also do this where you walk
Best
it up.
pickup to put in an E2000. I'm a big fan of the K&K. I also would recommend the new Hi-Fi from LR Bags, also fantastic. Hey, I'm trying to talk to the people. You already
Yeah,
got
you're
chewed
gonna
out
get
for
in
this,
trouble
Jared. Hey, you.
And do it quiet harmonics.
Nobody wants to hear you. Anyways, that's what I would recommend. I like those a lot. I also, if you're going large venues, maybe the LR Bags Anthem. That's another one of my favorites. I like that one a lot. All right, I got a used guitar I'm going to move to, Jared.
Jose's asked if you've played the 12-string AC
They're
330.
going to go get it, and we'll play it. This just came in. This just in, everybody. A used Boucher. I don't think we've ever had a used Boucher in before. Ever. So this is on consignment. We sold this guitar originally. A fella ended up upgrading to something else. He wanted a little bit different sound. Moved on. This thing is immaculate. It's pretty much brand new. It is used. It is consignment. It is not one of our guitars. But look at it. It's clean. It's like brand new. Very, very nice. I don't see
I took
anything.
the pictures on that one, and
That
I was
would-
kind of shocked by
That would
exactly
qualify
how
for our
perfect it
90%
was.
return on the Dreadnought program.
If it had been
part
the
of it.
original, but
Yeah,
it
in
was
like new condition.
a year ago.
Very cool.
I like the
Yeah.
way they do mahogany.
It looks really good. Yeah, the not overly staining it. I think it looks pretty cool too. All right.
What do they make, like new guitars or something?
So we got somebody going to go get the 12 string.
John, somebody requested
This
last train from
saddle
Fort
has
Valley.
been changed.
That's true.
This has absolutely been
Backwards,
changed.
isn't it?
I
The
think
high
it
spot's
is,
on this side instead
and
of
I
that
don't
side.
think this is definitely not a Boucher
Somebody
saddle.
flipped it around.
So the owner of this has flipped around this
I
saddle.
think they changed the strings and flipped it because the bass side is lower than the treble side.
It's very interesting what's happened here.
We'll fix that. You got any song ideas?
Last train to Clarksville.
Last train to Clarksville?
Poor Valley.
Poor Valley.
Ooh, that's a good one. God, the last train.
Go look at the lyrics to that.
Poor Valley.
Last train from Poor Valley.
Becky Richmond bound. We can try it in G, maybe.
I think it's from Poor Valley. Oh, there it came
That's
up.
from.
From Poor Valley.
Okay.
Only way I
It
hear
came up.
this, I know it's a
Can we do it-
Norman Blake song,
Can
but
I do it like the solo
Yeah.
scene though?
that's all I hear is seldom seen.
That's too fast.
It was good one time, everything's mighty fine. The cold temple roared day and night. So for the reasons that I know, and the real winds echo inside. Now the mines are all closed down, everyone's running around. Nothing much you can do except stand in line, get your rations, script in time, and then I can see it killing you. Now the soft blue snows of December lightly fall like heaven round. Saw the last train from Moore Valley, taking brown hair Becky Richmond down.
Go back to
Hair Becky Richmond down.
Alright, you guys start at the beginning or we just
I thought we were playing it.
We were doing it. I just did the first verse. It's been coming on and this will be gone. Even crossed your mind the day to day. And you said to me, things are bad, hope you see. And I think I'd better be on my way. I should blame you now, but I never could somehow. For a miner's wife, you weren't cut out to be. Than to thought, just some dreams, Lord, that you bought when you left your home and ran away with me. Now the soft blue snows of December lightly fall my cabin ground. Saw the last train from Moore Valley taking brown-haired Becky Richmond bound. All the last blue snows of December lightly fall my cabin round. Take the last train from Moore Valley, taking brown-haired Becky Richmond down. Taking brown-haired Becky Richmond down.
I think you're out.
Yeah, I tried to tune to him, but it went. So.
You shouldn't do that. This has got a saddling wrong. It's messing me up, man. We gotta fix
Happy
that.
Wednesday. I'm getting Jason a new U-bass.
What?
Somebody did ask that earlier. Have I played any of the basses like the
Like
Ortega?
ones, yeah.
I don't play those much because it doesn't make sense. I do love your basses, and I will hold one of those. Probably one of the Guild.
Are you talking to basses in general? I love your basses.
I love basses. I do. We got a cool new bass in the shop right now that we're getting evaluated. A cool couple brought it in. It was her dad's originally purchased in 54
He has the receipt.
or 56.
One.
I
That
can't
was
remember.
58.
No,
You
it's a
told me one.
52. It's
Oh.
a 52 or 52. But he purchased it a few years later, so I think it's been sitting around for a while.
Yeah, we agree. If we can get
But
30,000
it
subscribers by
is-
December,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
by Christmas.
A raisin for Jaden.
Razor for Jason.
I don't know Jaden.
It was a slip of the finger.
Alex, I'm sorry. I know how annoying that is. We get that all the time. We misspell one thing and then everybody jumps on you and makes you look like stupid.
And then you just joined in on it. Good job.
I
just
felt
apologize.
bad. I
You
felt bad
should.
for doing it.
You should.
David wants Freebird. Can you do it?
No.
Okay.
I
Going
wasn't
on
talking
bass.
about a bass. Oh, yeah.
The 19.
There's a 1952 K
C1.
Jazzmaster.
C2, sub 9.
It's a no Swingmaster. Sorry, you messed me up. It's an S3 Swingmaster. Probably the cleanest Swingmaster I've ever seen. And
I haven't got to see it
like
yet. I look forward to seeing it.
I want to. It has original gut strings on it, except it's missing one, unfortunately. But I like it.
Original gut, you think?
That's
lasted
probably what he
50
had.
years?
Oh, they do.
Yeah, we should.
They will last.
That's why
Well,
it
start
costs so
like
much. It's worth the investment.
They are. That's what they say online. Anyway, that's cool.
The TAS Loudstar, of course, it's not built in the USA. It's built in Eastman's facility, Kyle. Yeah, but that's also why it's only $27.99.
is a dovetail, not a bolt-on.
Correct.
Yes.
You are correct, Brooks. Yes.
Little Cabin Home on the Hill was requested on TikTok. That's a
That's
classic.
correct.
We'll do that. And then I'm
Mistakes
going to
happen.
switch this because the saddle's funky. And we got to fix that.
Mistakes do happen.
That's how Jason got twins.
Sorry, not all five of my kids. Are you kidding me?
That's funny when you have a cough and then you laugh, you just sound evil, or you sound like an old smoker.
Yeah, you
Crazy old lady.
Okay, guys, you asked and I'll answer.
gotta play that Boucher.
I saw the last episode of
Play
Suits
this one
last
first,
night.
and then we'll go.
Very disappointing the way they end it. Like, I hate when shows do that. Basically, I think they're filming the last episode or they're writing the last episode and they go, guys, we didn't get picked up for next year. So they go, okay. And they just end it. Like, no, like, don't put any thought into this. Let's not make any effort. We've had people watching this for 6 or 7 seasons. Let's just go ahead and, they didn't renew us. Then, screw them. We're just gonna let it lay flat. It kind of ended that way. It was just kind of like, oh, that's the end of the show. Okay. Well,
You know,
that was a
can I
fun
ask you a
ride.
question on TikTok? What's more important one you're talking about? Two straps. What kind of bass you got there? This is a K. And I'm trying to remember. It's a 60. It's a 60. I can't remember. It's a early 60s.
Were you getting a 12-string?
We got it.
64.
We'll play this and then we'll switch.
So that's the kind of bass I got there. I like this bass also. I might buy it myself. I seem to want to buy every bass I find.
Corey wants to know if the Eastman's louder than the Boucher. John says the Eastman's the loudest guitar we've had in the shop
It's
ever.
true. I mean, listen, loud, but it is not as loud as that other guitar. Great sounding. This has more bottom end than that guitar has.
And I
It's
think-
more tamed, but it's just ripped my face off.
Do you guys think Big Dog got? It's not 20 years. It's 40 years. I've been gone. Served my time. It's a lot.
4
Jason,
years?
Do you like that mic on there?
I love this bass mic. Don't ask me what it's called. It is a
Edwina.
Trumpet Labs mic. Is it an
It's a-
Edwina?
I think
it is
so.
the Edwina, I believe. John's right. It's one of the best bass mics I've ever used in functionality and tone. I like pickups also, but this is if I'm using a microphone, this is what I'm going to.
It goes on there so easy too.
Yeah, it's functionality and usefulness, and it sounds really good.
So we're doing a
I do
bluegrassy
like it.
thing? Is
Yep,
that what you
Little
said?
Cabin Hole in the Hill, Nate.
Hey, I like doing it.
I don't want to do
Caleb said we need a banjo, so he said, let me know and I'll be there. How long does it take you? I don't think you'll Colorado Christmas. One, two, three.
Tonight I'm alone without you, dear. It seems there's longing for you still. Well, all I have to do now is sit alone and cry in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone is taking you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. I hope you are happy tonight as you walk. Oh, my heart is longing for you still. Well, I just keep it there so I won't be alone in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. Now when you have come to the end of the way and you find there's no more happiness for you, just let your thoughts run back once more, if you will, to our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. In our little cabin home on the hill. There you go. All right, this is the used BG 42 GM. gold master pack. Used, so you get a good buy on it,
yeah.
and it's got an extra ding in it. No, it doesn't actually. That's pretty.
Ryan asked me to play the Ozark Mutant Jubilee. That hasn't happened in like
Guys,
30,
I
40
wasn't
years.
born the year they quit doing that. People must think we are really old.
They said, "Do you guys play?" Like it's a current thing. But
I think they
Springfield,
might be bringing
Missouri
it back or
had
something.
the Ozark
I feel
Mountain
like they're
Jubilee,
trying
which
to.
was like precursor to the Opry. We could have been Nashville.
That's like Louisiana hayride times.
Yeah, it was.
Old Parter Wagner.
I think it started Louisiana Hayride, then came this one, if I remember right.
Yeah,
It's the story.
the same time period. Parter Wagner.
This is my taps. Jason, what have
guys-
you been watching?
Oh,
We're going to be tuning for the next
I gotta
25
find
minutes.
something new now that Suits let me down.
You should try the morning show.
that's pretty good.
It's pretty good. By the way, Jason's got me jacked up on that one because he says, wait till you see what happens. And I'm waiting for every episode to be the one where the shoe drops.
episode.
Huh?
It's literally the last episode.
Oh, okay, well, then I'm just building to it. That's all. Anyway.
Isn't what's the name so good in that movie or that show though?
Who?
Guy from the Office.
Yeah, he's gone. He's dead.
He's already dead.
Oh, yeah, long dead.
Oh well, then there's no. That was the.
That was
Then
the
you're a
surprise.
season behind.
I've seen them all. I just thought you were at that season.
All right, Jason, what are you watching besides that?
I don't know. I haven't watched that in a while. See, I'm still watching.
Been watching Patrick
Yeah, I've
Mahomes
been
cry like a
watching,
baby.
honestly. I'm gonna categorize myself as a middle-aged father, but World War II documentaries and whatnot.
Yep, you're official.
World War II in color. There's a new World War II color from the front lines on Netflix. It's really good. It's really good.
I got all three of my kids, including Hadley, to watch Return of the Jedi on Sunday night. So, and they liked it.
Good. Did you start from 4, 5, and 6, or you start from 1?
Kyle Bell, it is not made in the U.S. It is made in China at the Eastman factory. Where is it?
Yeah.
It's Szechuan.
I can't. What is that one? The guitar factory is in
I can't remember, but
What is
no,
that?
it would be an import.
Bajau.
Kung
Didn't know
Pao?
that specific.
Kung Pao. No, it's not Kung Pao.
I'm getting hungry.
You just got in trouble for being racist.
No,
Sorry.
it sounded like Kung Pao, and that's good.
You've been
food.
canceled.
It
You've been
rhymes.
canceled.
It rhymed.
That's Chinese
Real
food,
quick,
so-
we did have a request. Somebody said, "Can you sing 'I'll Be With You'?"
And I'll be with you when the sun shall rise. I'll smile again
The answer is no.
on you, my friend.
I like the doubled up. Was it the double up mandolins?
Yeah, that's a good song. Yeah. How about this? The only thing I got here.
Just do a John Denver tune.
That's all I know on 12 strings. We'll
Cover
do
me
anything
up.
you want.
Do a John
Who
Denver
did
tune.
Cover Me Up? I know that song for some reason.
Somebody asked for an Alison Krauss tune, but I don't think they do it.
Is that the one they're talking about?
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do. What should we do with a 12
I
string?
think I'll take my foolish
That's a good one.
friend and
Not with a
ride
12
for
string, I
the
don't think.
door.
Hey, Trent, what should we do with a 12 string?
Oh, country roads or
There's a place where Mother Nature. Somebody was asking about Colorado Christmas because they missed Colorado. Donald was. So why don't you do? Have you ever been down to Colorado?
There's a place. No, we can't do that in G. That's not going to work. There's a place where Mother Nature's got it all
That's as low as it goes there, I think.
together.
Why am I not saying
Know just when to let wildflower bloom. Care off, Jared. Oh, when Jared gets ready.
Just kidding.
I kind of want to play play this bass tonight, but I don't think I can.
Are you playing a gig tonight,
Should I,
Jay?
should I
Yeah, I gotta
block
play
this guy
country
real
music
quick? Should I block this guy?
Keegan X, Free Road.
Keegan, I thought he was dead.
Don't you have a better paying job to be doing right now?
Yeah. Doesn't he have things to pay for on what you call it? Hinkley?
Oh yeah, hey, you're still using my Spotify. Send me $5.
Quit
Yo, me.
quit using Venmo for your personal use.
Oh yeah. Everybody can see what you buy on Venmo.
Oh my goodness. Venmo. It's gonna be long otherwise. There's a place where Mother Nature's got it all together. She knows just when to let wildflowers bloom, and somehow she always seems to know exactly what she's doing. And the Lord saw fit to furnish elbow room. Have you ever been down to Colorado? I spent a lot of time there in my mind. And if God doesn't live in Colorado, I'll bet that's where he spends most of his time. Well, I long to be there watching early in the morning. The sun comes up and crowns the mountain's king. And if you dare be high on a mountain, I swear you can hear the angels say, have you ever been down to Colorado? I've spent a lot of time there in my mind. And if God doesn't live in Colorado, I'll bet that's where he spends most of his time.
Why don't you do an outro with the guitar?
No, this is not a small body, by the way. That's just my large body making it seem small. Did you see that? So it was like
That's
a
not-
small body 12 string, really?
They were talking about
That's
this.
just my.
He asked it. He says he owns a 12 small body.
I just like a small body. I don't know.
Anyway, Eagles. I think they have one or two Was it
I don't-
Hotel California?
I can't do that stuff. I'm no good at that. I suck.
No, he will get blocked.
Yeah,
he was
we
just
would get
asking if they do a 12-string one. But
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, this is to me the best value 12-string out there. Look at this, by the way.
the
Some really
world.
cool chevron figured mahogany, even into the
got
neck.
some nice bear claw on that top there, too.
The top's great.
Got
By
like
the
a
way, we
scar.
got an E8 DTC that's going out for a customer that ordered it. It has one of the most gorgeous bear claw Sika tops I've seen on Eastman guitar ever in a TC. Looks great, sounds great. So many cool guitars, by the way.
We tried
They're all
last train
hitting.
to Clarksville last time, and we
Take the
made our way
last
through it.
train to Clarksville, and I'll meet you at the
Cover
station.
me up. Does anyone know Cover Me Up?
We already talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
Cover me up. That's the way I-
You guys want to do the
that,
question
what's
of
the
the
name?
week?
You should have.
Why,
didn't
of
we
course
do
we
that?
do.
Very end of
Yeah,
the
we
whole
got 2 minutes
episode.
left.
Yeah, I know. It'd be like that.
It'd be
Hey,
like that.
We had solid questions from the audience this time. So,
Oh,
you know.
so we didn't need those?
You gotta prioritize the
Normally,
people,
the
right?
normally the comments are terrible, but today they were okay.
I'm gonna play this again because this is a fun guitar to play. I
All
gotta
right,
admit.
so before you guys answer this, I'm gonna limit you guys to one.
Oh, dang it.
1 minute.
I can't.
What Christmas song are you sick of hearing? Is the question of the week.
Are you what?
Are you sick of hearing?
The most sick of?
Oh man, I have one that I hate, absolutely despise. I've told you guys all throughout this whole, ever since the channel started, if you guys have been watching, I just don't care for Christmas music all that much. There's a couple that are okay, but I'm still just not a big fan. But one that I just cannot stand, and I think I forget what the group is. There's a bunch of they're girls from the 80s, 90s. It's called Hey Santa. Hey Santa, it's on at every shopping venue you go into. Hey Santa, hey Santa.
Oh my God.
Hey Santa, hey Santa. You know that one? Yeah. Okay, I hate that song. And they never say Santa. It's always Santa. Santa.
Santa Ana wins.
Oh, seriously, that one gives me the
Okay,
shivers.
John's giving his answer.
Woo!
You should have limited it to 1 minute.
Okay, go ahead.
You guys can give more if you absolutely need.
It's just that one.
Okay.
That's it.
I
All I
mean,
Want for Christmas Is You, and anything done by that a cappella group. What's her name? The Pentatonics.
My wife and kids think
God.
the Pentatonics are the most talented people in the entire world, and I just got to go home and go, stop that.
Yeah, I take that
Although-
back. All I Want for You isn't that horrible of a song.
It's just so
tired of
overplayed.
hearing it.
Yeah.
but Mariah Carey didn't mind. How about the
Pentatonics. I
how
was
about
just-
the
That's her
squeaking
whole
chickens?
paycheck. Her
I'm
whole
just not done
paycheck
yet.
is all
Oh, he's not done yet.
I
He's
wasn't
still
done.
Okay.
I
Set
stopped
the
for-
timer on
I
him?
stopped for an exorbitant amount of time. Absorbent.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to fill that dead
Absorbent
space.
amount of time, but I wasn't done. No, the Pentatonics thing, because I was like pumping gas this morning, and it's like 30 degrees out, and I'm cold and tired, and it's like 6 in the morning, and I was like, that Pentatonic stuff started playing at the gas station.
I don't know if I'm
like,
familiar
I'm
with
gonna
this.
spray myself with this gas.
If you hear an
and light a
acapella
fire.
thing, it's them. A whole acapella band with the fake.
Someone said the dogs
Beatboxing.
barking jingle bells. I like I like one of those chicken ones where it's the squeaking chicken doing jingle bells.
The squeaky chicken guy is awesome.
My kids
I like when he
those
does
I think he
Enter
does the one.
Sandman. Have you seen that? Have you seen him do Enter Sandman with the squeaky chickens? Oh God, it's so good.
Jeremy, do you have an answer?
That was my answer.
Okay,
The
that
squeaking
one.
chicken.
Okay, the squeaky chickens.
By the way, did
I
you
don't
guys,
really.
did
I
you
don't
guys
listen
see
to most of
the
it.
other one that my kids thought was the greatest deal in the world? And again, I don't want to offend anybody. Was the girl that dances and plays violin? I can't think of her name right now.
Oh yeah.
No. The does the classical violin stuff. Oh, come on.
Oh.
Anyway, it came out recently. Somebody was put it all over social media that when she's doing live stuff, she's not actually playing. She's just dancing around. I'm not no doubt that she can play and dance. Like she full on ballet dances and moves around and. Lindsay Sterling. That's it right there.
Block Jamie Britton right now. How dare he besmirch Porky Pig's version of Blue Xmas?
That is a pretty good one.
Do not besmirch
Besmirch.
besmirch Porky Pig.
Keep your
I'll have
smirching.
Lindsay, anyway, that kind of broke my kid's heart, by the way. Lindsay Sterling finding out that she doesn't actually
It's
dance
like
around
finding
and.
out WWE is fake. Like one of those for kids.
It's like finding out Santa's not real.
I'm not saying she can't do it. I just.
Spoiler alert, Jason. Gosh, some people might not know that.
We got a couple
I was
questions on
sending
TikTok we should answer,
Cindy
right?
wants to know
Yeah,
what
we
kind of
do.
mic that is. So all these mics are the Ear Trumpet Lab microphones. A few different
Look 'em
models
up.
of them, but
We gotta order these.
We
in. I
gotta
just
carry
never,
them.
my brain's so busy. I just never order
Brain's
them.
They're
in.
good people. Make good microphones. All hand built. Wonderful.
in the U.S.
Hey, just send
What's
us.
your favorite type of
Ear
music?
Trumpet, if you're doing this, send me stuff. Bill us. We'll
it'd
sell
probably
them.
still be Bluegrass. I think I'm still
No.
a diehard
Oh,
Bluegrass fan.
Sorry,
fans or
I'm not going to say it.
Jason's old
I'm not
country.
going to say it. I'm into 60s to 80s country.
What about 90s?
a little bit.
Come on, a little bit
Mick,
90s.
throw
The
in a
older I get,
little,
the better it sounds.
throw a little Rage Against the Machine in there, and you got yourself a good
Not my favorite
combination.
kind of music. I'm not going to lie. That's fun.
Don't you clean the house and
Not
put
my
that on?
style.
My problem with that music is my kids like it way too much.
Yeah, you can't play a single song from them.
I can. I just have to cut off the ends. I'd stop. All right, next
That's
song.
the
Speaking
entire
of, you were
song.
going off on pentatonics, the same thing. My kids discovered the show's Pitch Perfect. Now that entire soundtrack is all they want to sing all the time. And that's all like these combinations of 80s, 90s, and early 2000s songs all mixed together. And so I'm hearing lyrics to "Let's Talk About Sex," "Let's Talk," and they did the thong song.
Like a
Oh my
virgin.
God! I'm just like, oh, this
Is
gotta
that
stop.
a bass? Yes, it is. It's an
Could
upright
not-
bass.
He said he could not hear mic
Three-quarter
type. It's
stand.
the Ear Trumpet Labs microphones, and they're all different
That's
ones. I
funny
have
that he
the
can't hear the
Edwina.
mic. It's the Ear Trumpet
I
Lab.
think he meant we didn't mention the actual name of the mic. Edwina and the I don't know. Look it up.
Ear Trumpet Labs. Just look that up. I was going to say, getting serious back to the question, you know my least favorite Christmas song, I think, is, what is it, Rockin' Around the Christmas
Did you
Tree.
know
Da, 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 da,
That
da, da,
hit
da.
a record here recently for Brenda Lee.
Brenda Lee. Did you know
Yeah.
that? Did I ever tell you guys that my grandpa always told us that he dated her?
Is that true?
Yeah, he did, and they have a picture together. But like, yeah,
So
there's
that
that.
rocking
So
around.
she could have been my grandma.
It could have been rocking around the Christmas tree. She was 12 years old when she recorded that song. Brenda Lee. Isn't that crazy?
That is
12 years
crazy.
old, and now it's still iconic. This many years later, I don't even know how many.
saw-
It hit
yeah, I
some
saw
sort of
an article
major
about
anniversary this year.
God.
I forget
John,
what it was.
you lost us a sale. You banged around the guitar. I'm sure it's fine. These are instruments. They're meant to be played.
Well,
All right, let's get out of here. It's 1:35.
it's not going to happen. We're not selling it.
It's not-
I'll keep it. I'll keep that guitar now.
It's 1:35.
It's official.
Where
Is
are
it
your
time?
children?
I think it is.
Last Christmas. Oh yeah. Actually, that's another one that we did with Liz.
She loves it.
Yeah.
This is her all-time favorite
Because
song.
it's
Like,
almost like kind of cheesy to do it.
last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
You guys want to know my opinions on Christmas music?
Yeah, what is it?
I think it's all silly and fun, and I don't care that much about it. Honestly.
Trent, you chime in now
It's
too.
all great. Trent's turn.
For Christmas music, it's cool to hear the I don't want to call it extravagant, but the
He's gonna say Alvin and the Chipmunks.
no, I mean, like it's cool coming from a country and bluegrass background. It's cool to hear the jazzy stuff that kind of like boggles
Yeah,
your
like
musical
swing, it's
mind
good.
a little bit.
Yeah.
It's interesting to
Chord
listen to.
changes on it can be pretty
Yeah.
tricky.
I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah. So yeah, the jazziness of it's cool. But.
Yeah, if it was sung by anybody, good, then it's all good stuff.
Yeah.
Alvin and the
Jordan
Chipmunks
doesn't
is
want to
my
hear me
favorite.
sing Last Christmas.
All right, fine, I'll do it. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The next day, you gave
Yeah. If I had a
it
boat,
away.
that's a good song by John by Lyle Lovett.
If I had a boat.
Who was it that was doing it? Was it Corey? Corey likes to completely demolish songs by just singing the same line over. And he would just go,
No, he
if
just
I
made his
had a
own
boat,
line.
I'd take it on the ocean. And I had a boat, it'd be on the ocean.
But
But if I had a boat,
I'd have that boat,
That's what it was.
Yeah, he's
If
just so
I
doing
had a
stuff
boat.
like that.
and I wouldn't let you on my boat.
It's great.
And
I
it's
love
just while
that.
he's walking by. He's just walking by with, an Eastman or something going next door. It's never just like he's just doing it on his own accord.
I don't
He's
know if
not
we could,
trying to
There's
make us laugh. He's
I don't know if we
just
could play
reason.
that one. It'd be
What was
If
it?
I Had a Boat.
I really don't. We'd have to work on. I like that song, by the way. I really do actually genuinely
Yeah,
like that
it's a great
song.
You know what I love? And it just showed up on, I'm drawing a blank. Not Brad Bulla, his son,
Luke Bulla?
Luke Bulla. He did put ad on his Facebook. I guess I Love It's kind of a photographer too. So on the road, he takes all these really cool shots, and he got
I
this
would
really
doubt
nice
it.
shot of Luke
Renaissance
getting
man?
ready to get on the bus. But it's just such a cool character.
But what did she see in him?
His talent. It's all about talent. All right, guys, we gotta get out of here. It's 1:38.
Yeah.
Get out of here before John scratches
Hey,
another
listen to
guitar.
Loud
Right.
noises.
Thank you.